Hey guys, welcome to Love and Info with your host, Love. How's everybody doing today? Well, I'm excited because it's been a long week. It's been a long week. It's been a week full of learning. I think that a lot of people have been learning a lot of things this week, this last couple of weeks, especially this last week for me. It just involved a lot of fucking learning, a lot of standing up for yourself, a lot of knowing your worth. Actually, I'm gonna write that note right now. I'm gonna make a video about knowing your worth. You know, um, and I just want to remind something to everybody out there, everyone that is trying their best to achieve something, everybody who is learning something new, everybody who is going through a different change of life. There's a lot of cycles ending and starting right now in this moon, in this world. I don't know why I say this moon. I watched too many tarot readings today, but I just want to say this. And it's a title of one of my old videos in my old channel, just Love and Info, if anybody ever wants to check those out. Don't acknowledge any type of criticism that doesn't come along with the learning experience. Take that as it resonates. But what are we going to talk about today? Today, I'm going to talk about something that I noticed that happens in my life. And that as I read and learn more about subjects like astrology, I learned that cycles and lessons are a thing that go hand in hand. And cycles and lessons all come down to basically, from my understanding is learn the fucking lesson or repeat the fucking cycle. You know? And you can look at it from the past. Everybody's always believed in this. You know, there's the thing of rebirth that everybody believes in. You know, you come back, it's a different thing every time, you know, when you're reborn or whatever. There's the ghost thing, you know, where people believe that talking about ghosts. There's the ghost thing where people believe that if you have unfinished business in this world, you know, your soul is not able to leave because you must complete your cycle. You know, a lot of times there's also this macrosome thing, which is like how everything belongs to something bigger, and that bigger subject has an effect over the smaller one, and it's a cycle. And it involves lessons too. You know, and I can see it in my personal life now. To what scale is this really possible? To what scale does our life repeat itself until we're completed with our task and we have learned our lesson and so we can move on to the next one? I think that it's a lot more microscopic than we think. I think it's a lot more tight than I think it is, that I'm starting to discover. So it's very important that we all are fully aware that mistakes are the key to the button for the next step in our life. Mistakes should be embraced and learned from. You know, I always say the only worthless mistake you can ever make is the one you didn't learn shit from. If you didn't learn shit from something that happened in your life, then that, my friend, was the biggest waste you could ever make. That was time that you wasted in your life. That's motherfucking air that you bred that you could have let someone else that was learning a motherfucking lesson breathe. That's how necessary people are nowadays, you know? What else do I have in here? Yeah, so basically, you know, that's really it. You know, we must embrace our faults. We have to learn to appreciate our mistakes. Every time that we do something wrong in life, we need to look closely at it. And always remember that everything that happens to you is a reflection of yourself. So if you sit there and you're trying to look for whose fault it was of what happened to yourself, you're already doing it wrong. You always must start from your inside. What went wrong with me? What did I do? And this is something that I'm learning like at work. You know, it's like you learn things in a certain aspect on your life and you can apply it in all kinds of ways in the, you know, in the spectrum of your existence. Like just the other day, I was talking to one of my managers who is my equal at work but has a lot more experience, and she's telling me like, you know what? You gotta look out for your own ass. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta look out for your own ass. And I kind of lost track of mine. I'm really excited. I'm sorry. I haven't seen my boo like in 5 days, and he's coming back today. And I'm just sitting here making my video pretend that I'm not ready to fucking get dressed and leave. Yeah, so she's basically telling me, you know, like, I don't know where the hell I was going with that. But let's refocus. Okay, let's refocus on this. Mistakes. We must embrace our mistakes. We must embrace everything that we do wrong and learn from it, okay? If we don't learn from something, then it was a waste of time. I don't know if it's ever happened to you guys that you guys are going through, perhaps, like, you know how I discovered it, how I discovered this pattern, how small and detailed it is, and to what extent is that I look at my Facebook memories from years ago, right? I've been having the same Facebook for 10 years, and I look at it, and then I look at the days, and like, oh, you have memories today, and then I look down at the memories, and it's the exact same shit that I was going through, but thank God that it's being handled different. Okay, into the detail, an extreme of detail that is, to me, is still impressive, you know. And I look at, you know, the things that happen in my life, like the people I'm dating, the kind of jobs that I get, the issues that present to me when I repeat certain situations. Like now that I'm working again, certain situations that were presented to me in past jobs, you know, attitude test, a loyalty test, a maturity test, you know, they come in same ways, you know, by people attacking you, by people demeaning you, by people believing in you, by people not believing in you. And it's all like, it's everything, you know, it starts to feel like everything is connected. And then you start feeling connection. And then you start freaking out again. But it's very important to find different methods of growing. You know what I mean? You can never just get stuck, you know? So you can't just acknowledge a mistake and be like, oh, that's what I did. Now I know that that's what I do. Now I know that's the kind of person I am. Okay, so I'm just going to keep repeating that because I've already acknowledged my mistake. No. I tried it. It doesn't work. It does not work, you know? There's this thing that I call the butterfly effect button. The butterfly effect button is something that you hit and you all of a sudden your reality changes. And we can all do that, you know? We can all do that every single time that we know that it's an easy way out of something. But that doesn't escape us from the rules of life, which is that we must deal with a problem at a certain moment. We must either do it right or wrong, but we must do it, you know? And I don't think there's a wrong or a right way to do things, honestly. I think there's the way that you either learn from it or you don't, you know? Once you learn your lesson and you keep doing it wrong, then you just, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, you know? Like, it takes a long time, you know? But as you live and learn, you realize that you must embrace your motherfucking faults. You must love to learn to eat shit. You must learn to love to eat shit. Gary B. I swear to God, Gary B says it, and it's fucking true. You have to learn to love shit. You have to learn to love shit. You have to learn to be undermined and defeated and underestimated because it feels fucking good. You know? Like, I've been having troubles at work with this fucking lady, and I feel like she is just not seeing my talent, you know? And instead of me being mad at that, instead of me being pointed at and suppressed, I feel like she expects more from me because she sees more in me. So therefore, whether I feel personally attacked or not, I'm going to work twice as hard because that's what you have to do. You know, you must show yourself that you're grown. You must show yourself your worth. You must show yourself that you can be better, you know, and that's really it, you know. I don't know. I hope that I made some type of sense. I just needed to get this video through. It's Monday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day here in the United States, if anybody's seen outside of the country. I've been singing this song lately, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to read something from my book to you guys. It was something that I wrote. Oh, okay. I don't know. Anyway, so that's basically it, you know? Learn from your fucking mistakes. Give the worth to every mistake that you made in this life, you know? Teach yourself a lesson. Don't repeat cycles in your life. Be able to free yourself from the cycles, you know? I feel like singing a song, but I don't know what song to sing. So we're just gonna sing one of my favorites because that's just one of my to-go songs. Which is gonna be, I don't know. What is it gonna be, you guys? What am I gonna sing? What am I gonna sing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna sing, but I'm gonna sing something and I have 20 seconds to figure it out. You know what? There's this new song. I don't want to sing that song in Spanish. I don't know. I'm just gonna sing "Cloudy Days" because that's one of the songs that I like to sing. Is it about learning from your mistakes? Oh, I know what I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing "Advice." So this song is about learning from your mistakes, and it talks about that. It's just a little advice in life. So that's what I'm gonna sing. Standing in the middle of the street, wondering where life has gone. Telling people what they want to hear, so they won't ask too much. Following my dreams, following the wind, it has gone too far. Now I'm looking back, all I have to give is some good advice. Be careful what you ask for, be careful what you give. Put that in who you trust to, and in whom you believe. Don't ever go too far, don't ever stay too long. Don't you forget your home and who you really are. 'Cause nothing is forever, and life will not forgive. So hold on to your dreams and write in. You're a star. There's a surprise song that I have for you guys, but I want to play it because it has background music. It's a translation from Prayer by Sam Smith, and it's called Pecador. And I wanted to sing that for you guys today, and I didn't because I don't want to sing it without the melody. But I love you guys. We're all stars. Let's always chant like one.